What's up guys, I'm randomfrankp, back with another episode of Cool Tech Under $50 for May. The series where we show off some of the best tech you can find under that price point to give you some cool gadget ideas if you're on a budget. If there's anything you like, I'll have it all listed for you in the description down below so you can check it out. Now first up is a pretty cool find. This is called the Tiny Scope. This is a macro microscopic lens, and it's pretty much like an attachable utility lens. It's not permanent or anything, but it'll give you a really unique way to get some cool photos. And especially during this time, if you have some young ones around the house during the quarantine, this would be a cool little way for them to kind of pass the time, keep them occupied. So the microscopic lens just attaches to your phone lens, and once it's all lined up, you'll now have that ability to get some crazy macro shots. Just to show you some quick things that I grabbed around the house, this first one with these green pores is of a basil leaf. Next, we have a sheet of aluminum, some printer paper, and then this peacock looking stuff is actually just blue construction paper. Fungi looking thing is actually faux leather. We got the RGB pixels on my monitor, which you see behind me. Then in the app, using their digital magnification, this is just the wing of a bee. And then zooming in more, you can see just a little, I don't know, like sensory hairs maybe on the wing. It's just crazy how close in detail you can now get with this. And then this next one, it looks all scratchy and stuff, but it's actually what's known as velour. So these very soft ear pads that you put on headphones looks all scratchy up close. I think it's a pretty cool pickup. Like I said, it's giving you now the option to get some pretty unique photos. This comes in at just under $40. Next, we have the Fantex Evolve Sound Mini. And yes, these are looking just like their Fantex Evolve X case that I have. They're essentially a replica, with the name being Sound Mini. They are mini speakers that look just like one of the nicest cases out there. So if you're a Fantex owner and you have this case, these are probably gonna fit in with your setup pretty good. And you can connect these to whatever source you want, because they include both a 3.5-inch jack for your phone or your PC or whatever, plus a USB cable if you want to just plug them into your source that way. Now what I really like about them is actually built in, they have the same exact digital RGB lighting that you have built into the case. So again, you can get the whole, the aesthetic of your setup could be flowing in unison. They come in this black color, you have that mesh grille in the front, and on the side of one of them, you have the controls for switching up the lighting, the volume, and stuff like that as well. And they are tiny. They're not gonna blow you away by any means, as you can see by the size, but for, a cheap pair of desktop speakers that could fit in with your setup, look really cool, they're gonna be more than fine. They're definitely passable. And even if you just have like a laptop setup, you don't wanna take up too much room, these will fit in perfectly on each side and you'll be good to go. These come in at just $30, which is definitely a good price point and a really good idea from Fantex. Coming up next is another useful desktop gadget, which is always useful, and that is a headphone hanger with built-in Qi charging. So you could knock two birds out with one stone. Hang your headphones on there and use it as a phone dock to wirelessly charge your phone. These type of gadgets always do really well in the series, so I love finding more of them to show off for you guys. As you can see on the bottom of the base, it does have some RGB lighting. There's a button on the back to control whether you want it to like a static color or the rainbow wave and stuff like that, so you can slightly switch it up. Then on the back of the hanger up top, you have an extra little space to route the cable if you want to kind of wrap it up and keep it organized so it's not getting tangled and stuff. Definitely a useful pickup. Now the overall construction of this won't blow you away. It is primarily plastic, but it gets the job done. A 2-in-1 gadget, like I said, and this is just at $35. Next up is something useful that if you're into keyboards and you're looking to possibly upgrade or build your own, you might not know exist, and that is this key switch tester from Novel Keys. This one, 12 switches in total. And what it lets you do is pick from 106 different switches on their website to see the different types of switches out there. You might just be familiar with blues, reds, and browns, but there are literally thousands of different switches available. And through Novel Keys, you can pick up the 12 switch tester and pick from 106 individual ones. Again, why is this useful? To really branch out, test different switches. If you're looking to, buy a new keyboard or build your own, like I said, you don't want to spend $100 on switches you've never tried before. This gives you that flexibility and that option to try numerous different ones to see which you like the best, which switch is best for you. That's why I really like these. You want to try some box jades, ink switches, cream switches? Novel Keys got you covered. The switch tester itself is made of acrylic and it comes with those see-through Novel Keys keycaps. You could actually, put them on and hear how it would sound with regular keycaps on them, as opposed to just testing the switch. And it's just a great way to branch out, try new switches for only $20. And then last month, I know you guys really liked that RGB phone fan. This month, we had the HyperX ChargePlay clutch, which is a grip for your phone for when you're gaming. Also has a built-in Qi charger so you're not losing battery with a detachable battery pack. This thing, as the name says, is clutch, pun intended. So it's pretty self-explanatory for what you could use this for. If you're big into mobile gaming, you're always playing, games on your phone, and you want just a better grip, this has got you. And with the built-in Qi charger, it has 3,000 milliamp hours built in, so while you're gaming, it'll charge your phone, or it'll keep it from the battery depleting. But the fact the actual battery is removable is pretty cool, because say you just don't want that extra weight on the back. You just want to use the grip, you can easily take it off. When it expands, odds are it'll fit your phone. As you can see here, it's fitting my iPhone 11 Pro Max. So your phone should be covered. The grip itself has this nice neural texture to it, and since the Qi charging is just right in the middle, the second you put this on your phone, it'll start charging for you. So I'm a big fan of this, and on their website it retails for $60, but when I tried it out, I liked it so much I reached out to them, and I got a way to save you guys some money. If you use code FRANK at checkout, it'll save you guys $10 off, so it's $50 to fit this series. I do what I gotta do to save you guys some money. But yeah, that'll wrap it up for this episode of Cool Tech under $50 for May. Hope you all enjoyed. And don't forget, if you saw anything you like, you wanna check it out, I'll have it all listed for you in the description down below. If you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up to show your support. Feel free to follow me on Twitter at randomfrankp. And last, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a good day. And then last month, I know you guys really liked that RGB mobile fan frame. Phone fan. Then last month, I know you guys really liked that RGB fan frame. Phone fame. Phone fan. Oh my God.